Welcome to the birthplace of college football, the campus of Rutgers University in Piscataway, New Jersey, where the game will be a little more technical, but no less intense than that showdown with Princeton in 1869. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see the number 9 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on a team recharged after a much-needed... And the Scarlet Knights will kick it away to start us off. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Ducks offense will have the first possession of the game. And as we watch this wide receiver come onto the field, when you have a dude like this, you find ways to get him the ball over and over again, no matter what the defense tries to take away.
Yeah, because the defense can't win. Whether you double team him, we're still going to win. And they're going to give him the ball in quick passes. They're going to throw it deep, and they're going to take advantage of him every opportunity they can. They will feed him. They will feature him because he...
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
When you talk about outstanding pass rushers, you're always talking about dynamic guys, and he's been that each and every week for this defense. Speed, he's got power. You just simply can't block him, and that last play is his 10th sack of the season.
And guys, this 3rd and long is not exactly how they drew it up. Hopefully it's not an indication of what we'll see the rest of... And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Well, the defense has the opponent backed up in their own end, and they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback. You see the athleticism and the speed they have up front as they're able to notch that sack.
The Ducks will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. And the returner goes down. So the Rutgers Scarlet Knights offense has its first opportunity of the day. One way to mitigate the explosive capabilities he has on the outside is be physical with him, and this dude will do that.
He will do that, and you don't see a lot of offenses take the top off this D because of this guy roaming around in the middle of the field. He is a true center fielder, so this receiver's going to have to make plays.
This does such a great job of getting guys on the ground. A lot of people are in position, but he makes plays, so him versus a dynamic wide receiver on the outside would be a great matchup.
And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. The Scarlet Knights moving quickly to the line.
There's a lot of different ways this offense can attack you throwing the ball. One of them is getting the running back going, and the screen is a great way to get him lathered up and get the defense starting to think about him a little bit more now.
They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. On 2nd down, looking again to throw. Gets it out fast. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. And the Scarlet Knights look to keep this drive humming, keeping it on the ground with the single back. Going to work in the red zone, they can pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He leaves it with his back. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. The Scarlet Knights have it with a 1st and goal. He wants to throw it. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's a way to make a stand. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Let's see if they go back to the air on second down. Here's the handoff. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on third and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback is snowed under.
Well, that's their third sack of the game, and we knew statistically coming into this game, this is one of the top 25 units in the nation getting after the quarterback. I just love how athletic they are up front, and they are giving this offensive line headaches and nightmares up to this point of the game.
And the Ducks will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt was gorgeous. Let's see if he can do it again. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, and it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
Fires to the right. Complete downfield. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
You know, that's a great job by the receiver on that curl route. There's a lot of receivers that finish the route and they just stop. And that allows the DB to close the gap and then knock the ball away. Nice job by that receiver continuing to come back to his QB.
And the Scarlet Knights want to crank the tempo. He's going to pass on second down. Using the quick game. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. The Scarlet Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. Coming after it. Pressure coming. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
The first down sack pushes the ball back for this long second down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. This is a third and long. He's looking downfield to throw. He looks that one in nicely. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Power football with the run. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're getting this guy lathered up. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. From the gun, the running back looking for room. The Ducks will keep this drive going. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. He's going to pass. Fires to the tight end. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. New set of downs after that completion. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Cooper. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. And to open the second quarter, they'll start with a field goal try. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. It would have been a 54-yarder if they'd tried the field goal. Instead, they'll try to convert on 4th and short. They'll try it on the ground. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. The inside handoff. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. The Ducks are in the red zone. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. It's caught downfield. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Ducks! You know what? Methuselah lived 969 years. He was born and died in the amount of time it took them to walk it down the field and score that touchdown.
And that's just so frustrating. Play after play after play, you line up, you try to do your assignment, and you fail, and they cap it off with a touchdown? Oh, Methuselah.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point makes it 7-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Pittsburgh is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Dan Marino, this might not be over just yet. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Clemson. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. On 2nd down, wants to throw it. This time it's complete. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 37. And the Scarlet Knights racing to the line in the hurry-up. Off-play action on 1st down. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. He's looking to throw. Finds his tight end. Makes the catch, and he's brought down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Scarlet Knights will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Got his man downfield. Oh, look out on the right. And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, Oregon! Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hit in the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with some flair, a 73-yard touchdown pass. Here he comes from his own end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush, hit him with the screen, and a chunk play.
Yeah, such a great job because you're flying up the field to get to the quarterback because everything looks like pass down the field. Let those guys get up the field, throw it right behind him. He does a little bit of the rest, making some moves, getting upfield, making the big play.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. From the gun, running back gets to give. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. And the Scarlet Knights headed quickly to the line. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. Let's see what call they have on third and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
And anytime you hit the quarterback, man, you make him think, you speed up the processor a little bit, and that's the third on the day. This is a unit, actually, that does a good job of that. They're in the top 25 in the country at getting the quarterback on the ground.
The Scarlet Knights line up to punt it away. He gets a block. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Pulled and finds his man on the left. Stopped after making the catch. And now on second down for this offense. To the ground with the back. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. As they come to the line on third and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on third down, now they're staring at fourth down. And the Ducks send out the punt unit. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. He wants to throw. It's complete to the left. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Gets it inside the 25, down to the 22-yard line with a pickup of 4. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Bully ball on third and short. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. And the Scarlet Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. A run up the middle is stuck for no gain. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights.
Are you kidding me? I mean, that's really good defense to take away the pass and take away the big play, but the quarterback just makes absolutely something out of nothing, scrambles around, finds a way to get in for the touchdown.
The AT unit on the field. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And it was punctuated by an 11-yard run for the score. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. Wants to throw on first down. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. The Ducks decide to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Catches it cleanly at the 20. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. It's complete on the right side. They get him down after he makes the catch. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. He's looking to throw. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Extending the play. And he is corralled short of the line to gain. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. On first down, here comes this offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. And that ball is picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Most defenses are lucky if you have 1 good covering corner. Fewer are lucky if you have 2. They've got 3 DBs, 3 corners that can play at the same time in their nickel package that they feel can go mano-a-mano with anyone in the country. And you saw it on that last play coming away with the pick.
And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Got his man in the middle. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Looking to throw. Got it! They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. 2 of their 3 red zone trips have come up empty. They like to punch it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Rutgers.
And And I love that this offense stuck to it, stuck to the run game, didn't panic. They got down, but they answered the bell right before the half, and they got this thing right where they want it now. They can tie this football game and hopefully go into the half with a lot of momentum.
Lining up for the PAT. Splits those uprights right in half. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. From inside the 10, here he comes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. Offense gets set for second down. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great scene there today in Piscataway. It's been a fun start to this one, and this offense has really been the story. They've opened up a sizable lead, and unless something drastic changes, things might get even more out of hand. A combination of lethal efficiency, and that offensive line has been the key. They've mauled that defense and also just about broken their will. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the birthplace of college football.
We've got a good one going here in the third quarter, all tied up as he's set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. Going to the run to start this second half. Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16. The Scarlet Knights want to pick up the tempo. The give to the back. Oh, how did you make that move? And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Line getting set on second down. He's looking to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Metcalf. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. A 3rd and short coming from their own 20-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass. He's right on target. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
There's a reason third down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at third down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
He's back to throw on second down. Makes the grab. Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play. And the Scarlet Knights have this offense rolling.
And the offense here dialed up a really good zone beater. Give credit to the offensive coordinator. He called the right play at the right time.
Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Running back searching for a hole. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The Scarlet Knights will punt it away on 4th down. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. Now on second down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Oh, that was less than choreographed. Everybody going on their own snap count there. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. He makes a catch. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called them.
It's a fumble on the play. Oh, looks like the offense was able to recover it. The drive continues after that fumble scare sent the offensive coordinator's blood pressure into orbit. They'll give it to the back. They're just trying to flex the muscle. They get him down at the 34 after a pickup of 4. 3rd and short coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. They'll send out the kicker here. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. The field goal is no good. And here in the 3rd quarter, it is still a tie ball game. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job of getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Got it in the middle. It's Metcalf. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the 1st.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
On 2nd down, looking to throw. Slips through his hands and incomplete, and they had everything set up for the screen except the catch. On 3rd down, going up top. And they got him for the sack.
How great is it if you're a defensive coordinator that you know I can put 6 DBs on the field in my dime package and I can still get home rushing 4. My guys up front are better than your guys, and we're going to go prove it, and they did just that.
And the Scarlet Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. On his way back from the 20. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish stronger.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down to the end zone.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, and really, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
Comes out throwing on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. He now has 79 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Caught in the backfield, it's Cooper. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. The Ducks will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Throws for the tight end. A strike downfield. Touchdown, Ducks! And that one will give them the lead. The defense just lost track of him. There's no other explanation. I've got to assume they knew he was in an eligible position.
Or it was just ridiculously good scheming on the offense, Reese. I mean, just an unbelievable job of getting your guy wide open.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They took it 71 yards down the field, and the scoring play comes on a touchdown pass from 22 yards out. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. He'll come out throwing on first down. He's got his man. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. The Scarlet Knights want to move quickly.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because he gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage. Quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a first down.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. He's looking to throw. Release to the back. Finds his man. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. Now they'll run it to the right here. He's knocked down at the 34, but they're sort of hitting them in the mouth with a 6-yard pickup there. The give to the tailback. Crosses the 30 to the 29 before he stopped. Pick up a 5 on the play. It's a first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
The run from the shotgun. Not a lot of room down here. He's able to pick up 2. It's down at the 12. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Give him about a yard on the play. It's down at the 10. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Lining up to add another. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the 4th. Here comes the kickoff as we are all tied up in the fourth quarter. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. He's piled up 87 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. Now the toss. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection. Lining up from the 34 on first down. The give from the gun. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. He'll set up to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the misfire, now on second down. Finds his man. It's Cooper. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Oh, and it's picked off. This could be huge in a tie game.
Big-time players make big-time plays in big-time games. It's the fourth quarter. It's a tie ball game. You need a stop. What an unbelievable job forcing the interception, creating offensive opportunity for your offense to go out and win this ball game.
And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got a stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
And the Scarlet Knights in the hurry-up. On third and short, they'll go to the power running game. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. And now on first down after converting with the run. The give to the running back from the shotgun. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Here comes the hurry-up. He's looking for a man on second down. A little screen to the running back. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. The Scarlet Knights are marching down the field.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. Got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for a first.
Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. They'll give him a couple. That leaves him with 3rd and 8. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Between the uprights, it's good. And now they take the lead.
All field goals are not created equal, guys. Kicks in the fourth quarter and take the lead. They just seem to carry so much more weight. So give that young man credit for getting out there and knocking that thing through the uprights with all the pressure, with all the eyeballs on him. He delivered.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, we should have ran a better route.
And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
And a great job by the QB, finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. And the Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He'll do it himself. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Lets it slip right through his hands, and it'll be 4th down after the rare drop from this dude. And no shot at a return here as the punt goes out of bounds. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. They're setting up the screen. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Makes his connection. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And the Scarlet Knights will punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah,
and they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack.
And the defense just gets their 4th sack of the day. And guess what? This offensive line, they gave up 4 last week, too. So you need some consistency up front. Make sure you protect that QB that can make those big plays for you.
Negative play on 1st down. That's what a defense always wants. On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game.
I love players that step up in big situations, in big moments of big games like that, late in this game on 3rd down, and just get the job done. That defender, an outstanding job. Outstanding work right there on that pass rush.
It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. He's going up top here late in the game. He's got it, and they convert. Can anyone catch him? Touchdown, Oregon! They move on top here in the 4th.
What a great job by this offense. And listen, I judge offenses by what they do in the clutch, in those big moments and right before the half, in the 4th quarter, late in the game, just like right here. You need a score. You got to go take the lead. They do everything they can. Now, defense, you're up. I need you to get me a stop.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Wake Forest is getting blitzed right now at home in front of that loyal fan base. Loyal, but my goodness, that's being tested today. They're trailing by 19 to NC State.
Working the middle of the field, and it's complete.
We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Looking to go up top on first down. Moving away from pressure. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. On second down, just keeps firing. Got him downfield. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. They're going to go to the air on third and short. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. Down 4 late, they have to convert on fourth down to keep hope alive. Try to get it on the ground. And the runner is down, and so is a flag. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. Looking for a productive play on first down. And the offense is content with where it is. They'll take a knee. Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
Yeah, they didn't get the W. They didn't do enough. But now you start to think about what could I have done differently? What do I need to become more offensively? Defensively, what can I morph into to make those extra plays, Jesse? That might be the difference in the next game that I play.
Yeah, David, they just need a little bit more. They need a little bit better effort next week. They're going to need better preparation this week in practice. There's no doubt this team has a lot of talent, but we just need a little bit more to ensure that this doesn't happen next week again.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.